behind the scenes footage here. And we're going to talk about the astrology of September and what
are we live?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're live.
Yeah,
hi you guys.
we're live.
Sorry, I'm just getting behind the scenes while we're on while we're in the scene.
Exactly. And so we're sipping some tea and having
okay. So
getting organized.
Yeah, sorry. I was running a little bit late. So tell me, definitely do behind the scenes. So I just want to dive right in here because WTF.
That pretty much describes the astrology of September.
What is going on?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah. Okay. So actually this month is an exciting month.
Okay.
We have
exciting month, everyone. You hear that?
It's an exciting month. So there's so much happening this month.
Okay.
That it's like we would be here for 4 hours if I told you everything that is happening. So I'm gonna hit the highlights.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm super ready.
Everybody buckle up. So first of all, September 1st, we had Saturn going back to Pisces, back into Pisces.
Yes.
It was going retrograde, dipped into Aries for a little while, gave us a preview.
We're drinking the Virgo tea because we're in Virgo season, just so you guys know.
And because it has caffeine in it. But it's really delicious. It's got chocolate.
And Shazandra berry for nervous system relaxation, as well as
I'll use that.
ashwagandha for nervous system.
That's why I love it so much.
Yeah. So, okay. So Saturn went back into Pisces.
Saturn went back into Pisces. And why that matters is that the whole time Saturn's been in Pisces, it has cleaned house in terms of men with power behaving badly.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's also
But aren't they still behaving badly and getting away with it?
Yeah, but Saturn in Pisces really called out a lot of people in the entertainment industry in particular.
Okay.
And we had the writers' strikes. We had all the strikes in Hollywood.
Oh, so this went back a while.
Yes, exactly.
Oh.
Yes, a couple of years. And Saturn dipped into Aries, and it gave us a preview of what is coming. But now it's going back and it's
tell me the timeline on both of those.
Sure.
So Saturn was in Pisces from when to when?
It was in Pisces from, let me get those exact dates.
Well, it doesn't have to be, but just like the year or whatever. It sounds like it was a year.
Yes, it was. Saturn went into Pisces in March of 2023.
Okay.
And then it entered Aries in May of this year.
Okay.
And if you think about what was happening.
Oh my God.
Right?
May of this year.
Yeah.
And then it just went back into Saturn for how long?
Into Pisces, yeah.
Or into Pisces for how long?
It will go back into Aries in February of 2026.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So much happened between May and yesterday.
Yes, because we got a preview of all of the outer planets moving into their respective signs.
Oh.
So this is an interesting year.
Yeah. Because there was a lot of alignment that happened and realignments and breakups and shifts and
startovers. And now there's a pullback. Now there's a, what did I do? And not here.
Exact. No, that was my exact
Seriously?
last. Yeah. When did it go back into?
On the 1st.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What did I do? I love it.
That's Saturn in Pisces. Saturn in Pisces is foggy.
Okay.
It's like it doesn't have a clear sense of what structures it wants to lean into.
Yeah.
So are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. It's like one of those things where like so much change is happening so fast.
Yeah.
That then it's like, whoa, wait a second. And it was like a whirlwind.
Yeah.
And then now it's like the step back and it's like a sober look at things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's still right. But it was just, it's just changed. So how are you guys doing since the 1st? And let us know in the comments. And so that is happening and that's going to stay in
until February.
Okay. And so now what else is going on in September? Because that's probably the gist of so much.
It's big. Yeah, it's big.
What's going on with Pluto?
So Pluto's actually behaving really well.
Okay. All right.
There's a Mars,
I can't blame Pluto.
There's a Mars Pluto square thing that's happening at the end of the month that can be volatile, but it's more of like reaching an impasse
Okay.
with certain things.
Okay.
Now we have to talk about these September eclipses.
Yes. Are you ready?
There's so much I want to say here, but I'm gonna say,
You
okay.
mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So September 7th, we have a lunar eclipse in Pisces. And the sun is in Virgo. And this axis line, anytime we have an eclipse, it is kicking up all of the karmic
Should I just lean back?
Yeah, lean back. Just lean back. I'm going to lean back too.
It's kicking up all the karmic dust.
The karmic dust. And anytime we have an eclipse, we're dealing with shadows because it's the earth is casting, or the earth is casting a shadow between the sun and the moon, between the two lights.
So all your shadows come up.
All your shadows come up. And usually eclipses they kick up mega changes.
Okay.
And wherever Virgo is in your chart, that's where you're going to see the mega changes.
Okay. So if you guys don't know where Virgo is in your chart, you want to check that now and figure out like what house it's in. Yeah. What's a Virgo in my chart?
Virgo. So if you have a Capricorn rising, then Virgo is going to be in your 9th house.
And what house is that?
That is the house of spirituality. It's the house of your religious ideology, your philosophy, travel, international travel.
So I'll become enlightened.
Higher education.
I'll become enlightened, go back to school and travel. So how will these eclipses, so on the 7th, the shadows will come out in whatever house your Virgo is in.
Yeah. And when we talk about shadows, you can see what doesn't belong anymore, basically. And you can also see where you want to redirect your focus. And it's a real time of making decisions. And some of those decisions are not going to be easy, like the decision to leave a relationship or the decision to go back to school, or, we're talking about big decisions. And usually there's a timing consideration with eclipses that a lot of astrologers don't talk about. And that is that there are about 4 months, depending on the timing of the totality, there are 4 months to 6 months of a rollout for any decisions that are made. And so we don't always see the results of an eclipse until a little bit later, but there's an inner stirring of something's changing and I need to do things in a different way.
Okay. And then when is the second eclipse and what is that?
The second eclipse so the first eclipse also, I just have to say this, that eclipses, historically speaking, like the ancients thought that eclipses, and solar eclipses in particular, meant a change in leadership because they were so dramatic. And this September 7th eclipse hits certain political leaders' charts in very significant ways. So a lot of people are talking about Trump's health problems. I think there could be more of that kind of talk happening. Yeah. And I'm not making this a political thing, but Trump was born on an eclipse. And usually
that's wild.
I know. And usually when so we have what's called a natal lunar phase. And usually when that natal lunar phase comes back, there are significant things that happen in our lives. So I'm just saying between September 7th and September 21st, it could be, something could happen.
Things are happening in the world all the time.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. So that's interesting. And then
the 21st.
So there's 2 eclipses in the same month.
Yep. Yes, exactly. Now the one on the 21st is an interesting one because we have a kite aspect pattern, and a kite means that you have to be very clear about where your direction is aimed, because you know how a kite is, and it kind of goes with the wind, but it goes. And so that's how the energy is. It's at the very last degree of Virgo, which is what we call a critical degree. Critical degree means that it's a point of instability where you're not quite in the new chapter, but you're not finished with the old chapter, and everything feels like standing at a threshold. And you have to let go of something, make a choice. It's not an easy time for Libras who have decision fatigue sometimes.
Yeah.
We can get into these situations where there's not a right choice, where you have to do something that is pressing your buttons and pushing you out of your comfort zone. But no matter what you choose, it's the decision making itself that is going to be important, not necessarily the outcome. And it's also exciting. There's a lot of movement with this eclipse. And it says that, yeah, we are ready to let go. We are ready to clear away anything that's hanging on by a thread, and we are ready to soar into a new beginning.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So we should figure out what this means for all of our signs. So who wants to go first? Is it an Aries thing? Is it a let's just
see. Do we have any comments from anybody?
Pisces? Okay.
Pisces.
All right, Pisces.
Pisces, yes, of course. Oh, and we have a Leo too. Who, yeah, but Pisces always has to go last, so we'll let Pisces go first this time.
Okay. So Pisces, it looks like you.
Pisces, this is your time.
Aww.
That North Node is moving in your sign, which means all of the focal point, you're the focal point, you're the direction.
Aww.
But so much is happening in your relationships this month that it's going to be wild.
Like good?
Good, yeah, I think good. Now, so it's a funny thing, when the sun's in the opposite sign of our natal sun, we can feel a little bit more tired. We don't have as much energy, and our focus does go out to other people and other people's demands or needs. And at the same time, Pisces is oriented toward being selfless. And so for Pisces, it's a time when you get to be in your heart in such a beautiful way. And I also like when Mars enters Scorpio. That's another big thing that's happening this month.
When is that?
That is happening on September 22nd.
Okay.
Yes. And I'm pretty excited. Mars loves being in Scorpio. And so anyone who's feeling like I just can't get motivated for things, that's all going to change. After the equinox on the 22nd, Mars goes into Scorpio. You've got the fire underneath you to do whatever you want to do.
So Pisces, you get to be selfish. You get to be
loved. Let yourself be loved. And if your relationships are challenging your sense of reciprocity, then turn the energy around, balance it out. But yeah, it's an intense month for everybody. And a lot of things that you'll read online will say, oh, Pisces, it's going to be a hard month because the sun's in Virgo, Don't listen to that. Don't listen to that. Because you are, of all signs, you are prepared and adaptable to weathering any uncomfortable emotional turmoil. And a lot of people are going to be going through that, but you get to stand up and say, I'm here as the healer, I'm here as the artist, I'm here as the one who is holding space for really the new paradigm that we're ushering in. Yeah, it's powerful. It's
beautiful.
powerful.
Okay, so Pisces, that's awesome. Amazing.
Yeah.
So how about we go into Taurus?
Yeah,
because we're going from all right, so Taurus, you are the most grounded sign in the zodiac.
Are we skipping Aries?
Oh, did we skip Aries? Do I have an Aries block?
I think you might.
I love Aries.
Do I want
to talk about Aries? I love Aries.
I love Aries too.
Okay, let's talk Aries.
Okay, let's talk Aries.
I just think it's a non-linear block. I don't think I have an Aries block.
No. I love it. No offense, Taurus, but if we're going in order, then yeah.
We're going in order, which I'm not good at.
Yeah. You're great at going in order, but we could skip around. That'd be fun.
No, it's fine. Let's go into Aries.
All right. So Aries, you get a little pressure taken off of you, Aries, because that Saturn dipping in your sign, it made you get really serious really fast about things in your life, about who you are, what you want to do. I mean, it put a lot of pressure on you, especially if you're an early Aries, like born on the cusp or within the first few days of Aries, and you get to breathe a sigh of relief. We're all going to breathe one for you, with you. Happy news, when Mars enters Scorpio, it gives you back your fire. Because Mars in Libra, up until then, it's in Libra right now. It is like get up and go and then stop and sit down and take a break and take a nap.
Oh, he's an Aries.
Really?
Poor
Oh,
baby.
yeah. Yeah. Now, the great news for Aries is that this is a get business done, tackle your to-do list kind of
Okay.
month.
Yeah.
Also prioritize your health.
Yeah.
It's a great time to any Virgo season is the best time to clean out your closets,
Okay.
to start a diet or exercise program,
Okay.
to do anything that prioritizes self-care.
Okay.
And Aries, this is your theme this month.
Okay.
And for a lot of parents, it's back to school.
Yeah.
So get yourself on that routine too.
Yeah. Okay, great. And so I think that I'd like to know a little bit about how the eclipses are going to affect Aries.
Yeah, it's a very spiritual, mystical eclipse season for Aries. And there could be some health, just things that come up, like diagnoses that you've been waiting on, or weird psychosomatic issues. And it's a time when things come out into the open. So if you've been wrestling with a health issue, this is a great time to get answers, to have solutions. Go see your alternative medicine practitioners, go see your doctor. Yeah.
Good. Okay, great. All right. So then can we go to Taurus now?
Taurus. All right, Taurus.
Aww.
We love Taurus.
We do. You're so loyal and grounded and kind and good.
You are amazing, Taurus.
Yeah. So
good news for Taurus.
Oh,
I have
good.
news
Oh,
for
good.
Taurus. Okay, so here's the thing. It's romantic for you. It's a romance month.
Ooh.
Yeah. And if you're single, Taurus, and you are wanting a relationship, then this eclipse could speed things up for you, like in a way that feels magical because you could never have seen it coming. So lots of creativity too. It's a time when like you're feeling good, you're confident, and a lot of the stressors that usually happen with eclipse seasons are tamer for you than they are for other signs. So I like this for love. I do. I like it for love. And if you're in a relationship and it's going blah, or you're just not certain about it, or anything like that, spark up the romance. Taurus is really good at being in the routine, really good at habituation, at managing the day-to-day of a relationship. But now is the time to get that fire re-sparked. Go out, take a day trip, do something spontaneous, fix a delicious meal, go out of your everyday routine, and you will be so happy you did.
Oh, I love that. Okay. And what about the eclipses for Taurus?
Yeah, the eclipses do two things. One, they make you look at your social network under a microscope and ask yourself, am I being valued in the groups that I belong to? Do my friends care about me? I know. So some of that's a little tough because you can be aware of people who have let you down. And for Taurus, you're the rock. You're the one who is there for other people. And so it can be hard to find that balancing act in your relationships. So this is also a time when you might be really inspired to give back to a cause or to get involved politically, to go to your local protest, and let your voice be heard. Yeah.
So time to speak up, Taurus.
Totally.
And be romantic, create,
be romantic, and have fun. This can be one of those fun months for you.
Cool. Okay, take a risk. Okay, so Gemini, how are Geminis going to do?
Gemini, it's a wild time for Gemini. I mean, you've got Uranus like making its way into your sign, letting its presence be known.
And what does Uranus do?
Uranus is the planetary change agent. So it is like fast lightning bolt change. And it speeds things up.
Great.
So
Geminis go fast though.
They do. I know.
Oh my God. Quickest minds, quickest wit. Like Mia's girlfriend is Gemini and she's hysterically funny and so quick-witted and so, yeah, it's love. Yeah. So Gemini,
They're so fun.
and the eclipse is in their career.
Yeah, there's
So they might change a job.
Yeah.
Your career might totally change.
Here's the thing about Gemini. Gemini's always changing their careers.
Oh, really?
Even if they're staying at the same job,
Oh, okay.
they're like, I could do this, or I
Okay,
could have
yeah.
this side hustle. You know, Gemini doesn't get bored.
Okay.
A bored Gemini is like
Dangerous.
very dangerous, because then they'll like start something wild, So for Gemini, for you, there's a lot of questioning of how am I best going to use my skills, my gifts, my talents? How am I going to make a name for myself if that's something that you want to do? The North Node is hanging out in Pisces, which inspires a lot of creativity and the desire to be known, to have your work be seen. And so you might start a podcast. You might,
Geminis are very talkative. So I think that's,
yeah,
they should be podcasters.
Podcasting, writing a book, anything that gets your ideas out front and center. There's also a lot of shakeup at home. And it might be that you have like a renovation going on, or your bathroom's leaking and you've got to get repairs made. Think about the tree. The more you nurture the roots of the tree, the taller it grows and the bigger it reaches up. That's what this polarity of these eclipses is all about for Gemini. Nurture your roots, build the foundation, and then you can really soar intellectually and professionally.
In 6 months.
In 6 months. Yeah. Absolutely.
So the 6-month lag with the eclipses. Okay.
Yeah.
So how should all the signs like set an intention, because it's only the 3rd. And so we have 4 more days until the first eclipse. Like, is there like a way to ritualize eclipse season in a way that we can then like journal, do something where in 6 months we look at it and see how we're doing, or we check in with it?
Yeah, such a great question. So their eclipses, because they bring up shadows, when you're offering intentions, there can be tricky energy all around it, and things can happen.
So don't set your intention for this eclipse.
It's
interesting. So be curious.
Be curious. Absolutely. And I love clearing, healing. I think
that sounds like a new tea name. Curious Eclipse.
Oh, that's good. I love that. That's good.
Sorry, just thinking here.
Yeah. It would involve something black and something white.
Yeah, black tea, white tea. Cool. And so, so with the we were talking about Gemini. So love, anything to do with love or money?
Yeah, I think for Gemini, the more you prioritize your career, the more you prioritize opening new channels in your career, the more there's a flow of money. Okay. Jupiter's in Cancer, which is your adjacent sign, Gemini, and Gemini risings, this goes for you too. And that allows you to really nurture any seeds that you've planted financially. So this is like finances are opening up, and you might see like some losses or some cutbacks, but that's only pruning things in your life, helping you tighten your budget so that you can open up more opportunities.
Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, now we go into Cancer.
Yay! Yes. So Cancer, this is an interesting time for Cancer. First of all, there's a lot of communication. A lot of these eclipses spark your desire to learn, to be a sponge for information, and to teach, to be a speaker. And so marketing, great time. If you are a business owner or an entrepreneur, great time to promote yourself. Network, go to those uncomfortable, painful networking events. They will pay.
Especially for Cancers.
Especially for Cancers. I know.
Cancers are not into that.
I know. Yeah.
But Judith is. She's a Cancer. She's like the most queenly Cancer. And Tisha can network. She does stuff.
Here's a little known fact about Cancers. So Cancers are a little talked about fact. So Cancers are known as being the home body sign, but Cancers are cardinal, and cardinal signs tend to be more outgoing, and they want to initiate things. And so a Cancer can come into a room and spark a conversation with anybody, but they need to receive that person and let that person come to them.
Oh,
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
it. I like that. Very sophisticated.
Yeah.
Cancers are very
They
sophisticated.
are very sophisticated.
And so Cancer with the so connection. It's
Connection.
time to meet 3 new people in your neighborhood.
Yes.
Take a walk, stop by a favorite cafe, or simply say hello to someone new. These connections, however small, will help you feel a sense of belonging and expansion.
Absolutely.
Great advice.
Yeah.
And so Cancer with love, money.
Cancer with money is really good this month, actually. And it's from your brainstorms.
Oh,
So
cool.
like you might get a wild idea in the bathtub or, walking your dog. Follow that idea because it's coming to you from a divine source.
Great.
With love, it's once Mars goes into Capricorn, then it can be pretty spicy.
Okay.
I mean,
and when is that again?
Once Mars goes into Scorpio, I'm sorry,
And
it
when
can
is
be
that?
spicy. So that's September 22nd.
Okay, so September
Yes.
22nd.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Leo.
Oh, Leo. We love our Leos.
Love Leos.
So good news for Leo.
Okay.
Venus is shining in your sign until let's see here, until September 19th. And when Venus is in your sign, you look good, you feel good, you want to go shopping. It's like a time when you can experience all of the joys of being in your body and being in the world. Yeah, it's great. So it's good for love. Good for love. It's good for romance. It's good for hosting a dinner party. Yes. Or Leo's having your friends over for some kind of engagement, no pressure.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a great time for that. Finances are up and down for Leo.
Okay.
And that's because the eclipses are activating both of those financial points in your chart, which have to do with your expenses and your just cash flow. You might have more expenses going out to shopping trips or cosmetic procedures and things like that, or just like extra bills and inflation. And that might cause you to look at all of your long-term investments and think about where to prioritize. The good news is that eclipses can have fast, quick change. So if you are struggling or if you've lost your job, then there's some hope because usually there can be a course correction with an eclipse and you can get an idea or make a connection that opens up a new pathway for you. And it takes some time for those eclipse energies to manifest, but it opens the door.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And so have we talked about Virgo? We've been talking about Virgo a lot because we're in Virgo season.
Yeah.
And we're drinking Virgo tea.
It's really good.
Isn't that yummy?
Yeah.
And so, and it has maquis berry, which is considered one of the most nutritionally dense superfoods on the planet.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that labradorite too.
Yeah.
I love that. She always has the best jewelry.
Yep. There's probably going to be something in the Sagittarius chart about that. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Stop. Yeah. Like go through your stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So Virgo, how are we doing in Virgo season for Virgos?
Virgo season is action-packed.
Okay.
You're not going to get bored this season, Virgo. First of all, the sun's in your sign. And usually when the sun's in our sign, it's shining a favorable light on us.
Great.
People are paying attention to us. If you want to get anything accomplished in terms of like pitching to a new client or starting a new project, this is the time to do it. You've got the grace of the sun blessing you.
Great.
It is great. And then those eclipses, when they activate your sun, and so this is especially for any of you who are born at the very end of Virgo season, so like around the 20th and 21st. Actually, I would say from the
22nd, right?
Yep, the 21st, 22nd, and anyone who's born really between the 4th and the 9th, those eclipses are going to be really close to your sun. And whenever there's an eclipse near the sun, we feel a cascade effect of change.
Mm.
So one insight leads to, it could be the insight of like, I want to go to the grocery store. And then you meet somebody there and they, turn out to be a very important person in your life.
Aw.
Yeah. So there can be this cascade of opportunities that comes your way to help you to establish who you are in the world in a way that feels really meaningful.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, yeah. And there can actually be changes, like
Yeah.
a sudden move.
Mm.
Your house has been on the market and suddenly you get an offer and it's sold.
Mm.
Or you aren't even thinking about moving and you're offered a job in a different city.
Mm.
Those are eclipse stories that I have heard in my practice.
Okay.
That I've lived through myself.
Yeah.
So we it's exciting times, and you can never judge anything as good or bad with an eclipse. Even if it feels bad and it's really hard, like a breakup that you weren't expecting, because the eclipses involve the north and south nodes, which is our karmic imprint.
And our purpose.
Meaning that everything that unfolds during an eclipse is something that our soul needs to have happen, or that it's creating an opportunity for a breakthrough that's going to get us to a place that's more meaningful and more purposeful in our lives.
I love that.
Yeah, yeah.
What a nice way to look at eclipses.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of being like eclipses. You're like eclipses, your destiny.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so Libra, your sign.
Libra.
How is Libra doing?
So Libra.
How are you, my friend? How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Are you?
Doing
Good.
Yes.
Awesome. You're so supportive and loving.
Oh, thank you.
You're such a great friend.
Oh, I feel the same way about you. Hang on one second. I'm so grateful for her. Zena was one of the ones who got us to Ojai. Her friendship every time we would come here, it'd be like, oh my gosh, this is so amazing to live here.
Yes, I'm so glad. And now you're like Mayor Pro Tem, City Councilwoman.
I know.
Local witch and magic lady, magic hour astrologer.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. So how are you doing?
Okay.
How's Libra doing?
Libra, it's an interesting time for Libra. So first of all, good news, Libra. Saturn is out of our opposite sign for a little while. Oh, man, that's been intense. Whenever Saturn's in your opposite sign, you can feel like there's a conflict, like someone's against you or the world's against you, or you have just a little bit of like insecurities about things. And so anyone who has planets in early Libra, or if you were born on that Virgo Libra cusp, this has been you, early Virgo, or early Libra.
Okay.
And so now that Saturn's moved backwards, we get a little bit of a break. And, for Libra, the month before our birthday, we are pulled into our own introspection. Everybody is the sign before their birth sign.
Oh.
And it's like you're getting ready. So it's kind of like the balsamic moon phase where you are, and any synodic cycle has this influence. At the very end of the cycle, you do all the work that you needed to. You have the retrospective, the movie montage, and you do all the work that you didn't get to do the rest of the cycle. And so it's an action-packed time. Now, for Libra, Mars is also in our sign until September 22nd. And this lights a fire underneath us. Yeah. And so we're going to see a lot of, we have so many amazing Libra politicians in the US right now. Gavin Newsom, Vice President Harris, AOC, Bernie has his...
Are all Democrats Libra?
No. Not all of them. But a lot of the good ones. And because of, it's a sign that relates to justice and fairness. And so we're going to see a lot of, a lot of Libras using their voices in very elegant ways to address issues that are playing out in the world. And And actually, there are a lot of Libras. Like there are, like Peter Thiel's a Libra.
On the Republican side.
Yeah. Putin and Netanyahu are Libras. I mean, there are some that
those are all very controversial.
Yeah, very controversial.
And so are, I mean, for conservatives, the ones you named that, you know,
Yep.
are good
Yep.
are very controversial.
Exactly.
So it's so interesting.
Yeah.
I would think that more of them were like Leos or Aries, but Libra.
Yeah. And the reason why Libras don't get a lot of credit for this. Oh, my battery is failing. There we go. Libras don't get a lot of credit for their ability to fight because we're known as like the peacemakers and things like that. But when a Libra is convicted about something, we can be unwavering.
Okay.
And we are the only sign of the zodiac that has an inanimate object as our symbol.
Oh, interesting.
And so we
I
can
never even thought about
detach from emotions
and
just make it about the cause.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay. So Libra, money
is floating along. It's not amazing, it's not difficult, but there are career opportunities that are opening up in really exciting ways.
Right.
So, and that's that the eclipses could catalyze that. The eclipses are very spiritual for us. So they relate to especially that the lunar eclipse relates to our spiritual practices, the way that we manage stress, and it can open up new channels for understanding yourself, others, in the world. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So this is a good season.
Yeah.
So Scorpio.
Yeah. So Scorpio.
Sexy Scorpio.
It's very sexy. This month is really sexy for you. Those eclipses, you know, they spark fire, especially that lunar eclipse. And
is that one on the 7th?
That's the one on the 7th.
Okay.
And Scorpio, here's a little secret. If you have a friend that feels like they might be more than a friend and you are questioning what to do with that relationship,
go for it.
That eclipse could really be a turning point in that relationship.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like that.
Or if you're single and you want, to attract a partner, that eclipse could be the time when you want to say yes to invitations, when things could change all of a sudden.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah. Okay. And so how about money for Scorpios?
Money is changing. We've got Uranus in Gemini, which can be an unstable placement for your like steady flow of income. There can be highs and lows, windfalls, and losses. And so ride the wave with it. There's not a lot of like real juice opening up new opportunities right now, but just wait, because that's all going to change. And next June, when Jupiter enters Leo, that opens up all kinds of possibilities for Scorpios for your career. And Mars going into Scorpio at the end of this month is lovely for you, Scorpio, because it lights a fire underneath you and you will be unstoppable.
I love that. Go Scorpio. Sagittarius.
How are you doing? How are you doing?
I'm like peaking, amazing. And then like lows are like soul, like I feel like I've been having like spiritual surgeries in my sleep. Like just like like bringing, I don't know, like layers of my like thought patterns are just like diminishing. Like it just feels like I'm like undressing in front of like a new mirror. You know what I mean? Like it's been very vulnerable, exposing, empowering, and also a little like there's a lot. Yeah. But I mean, I'm just one Sagittarius. What about the others?
Pretty much that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Jerry. Hi, Sharon. We're making a video. What sign are you guys?
What sign?
Yeah.
I'm Sagittarius.
I'm a Sagittarius. We're doing Sagittarius right now.
Yes.
What sign are you, Jerry?
Still a
Yeah,
video.
we're doing Decoding the Cosmos. Oh, you're having a good month. We're
Yeah.
having a trippy month.
Yeah,
But
it's
yeah.
trippy.
But was it Carole King, Carly Simon that sang "Nobody Does It Better"?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Well, yeah,
Anyway,
that's it.
Star brought me in here for the first time.
Oh,
Does it?
thank you so
Exactly.
much, you guys. Thank you.
Zena's
Oh,
giving
it's
major
so good to
props
see
for
you
how
guys.
beautiful it is.
And
in
Char,
here.
you're so hot.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Jerry. Thank you. Oh,
So great.
they're like my
I love
favorite
it.
Ojai couple. Hey, so anyway, okay,
Yeah.
so Sagittarius. We're
Yeah, so Sagittarius, it's, it's actually, I think, a cathartic month for you. First of all, the eclipses, the eclipses in mutable signs are going to put some pressure on all mutables. So Sagittarius, Gemini, Pisces, and Virgo. And the pressure that it's going to put on you is really a pressure of, so much of the focus for you is in your home and family, and all of the major shakeup of changes there. Everyone, all of you Sagittarians, and meanwhile, you're trying to figure out how to bring more energy into your work and into your career, but there's a lot of like dust that has to be settled down in the home. And so
how long does that last?
That lasts as long as
Oh, I say it's over.
Yeah. Things start to subside. These eclipses and the March eclipses are a punctuation of those themes.
Okay.
But really about a year from now.
Ew.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. And the good
I'm gonna
news-
go with my Vedic astrology this month. Instead of my Western astrology.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sagittarians, how's money for Sagittarius? What are you?
Money's
I'm a Taurus.
Okay, we did Taurus.
Taurus
It's so
already.
good.
Yes.
You're gonna have
Good.
an amazing month. Yeah, we'll read it to you.
Yeah.
Um,
Money's good for Sagittarius.
okay, good.
Yeah.
At least I have one thing.
Yeah.
It's really good to have.
Yeah, it is. Put lots of money away. Like think about investments. Think about, and I know you invest so much in your business, so that
Everything.
counts. That
That's
counts. Yeah,
actually
that
everything.
counts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
So prioritize long-term returns. And if any of you, Sagittarius loves gambling, loves taking a risk.
Well, I love
Yeah,
to gamble with new products.
Yeah, exactly.
But I
exactly.
hate gambling as a thing. I hate losing money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And gambling takes on lots of taking risks, I think.
Okay.
And so I'm not saying
Stop seeing me. Actually, it's like, ooh.
and I'm not saying go to the casinos or go buy a lottery ticket,
Yeah.
even though it is like
Even though last
$1
month,
billion.
that's what we did. We went after Decoding
you
the
win
Cosmos.
anything?
No.
I won $10.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I never even paid you back for all those. Anyway. Yeah.
It's one
again.
Yeah.
It's $1.4 billion right now.
So should I go? Should I? Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Let me tell you who has the best chance of winning the $1.4 billion lottery this month. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's see here. Hang on one second.
Aquarius. Ashley's gonna split
yeah.
it with me.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So it is just a second. It is Pisces.
That's my brother.
My dad.
Pisces.
I mean, my
or
mom.
or Taurus.
Pisces or Taurus.
Yeah.
Ah, Victoria. Vicky's gonna go get some lottery tickets.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it might be time.
Okay.
You just told me to spend $5.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
do
Taurus,
it. Yeah.
Taurus and Pisces.
Yeah.
You guys have the
Uh-huh.
best chances of winning the lottery.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love it. Okay, so and then when is Sagittarius
Okay.
off the hook and free again to be themselves?
Let's get
God.
past those eclipses. So
So
2026, after August of 2026.
That's a year.
Mhm.
That's a long
So, you know what,
time.
the best time
For-
of your life is always when you look back on it,
Well,
you say, I learned
for-
so much.
So Sagittarians, a year for a Sagittarian is like 100 years for
Yeah.
everyone else.
But here's the good news.
Yeah.
I love being like the rose colored glasses astrologer.
Yeah.
The good news is that the changes that you make when the North Node, when those eclipses are in angular houses or in significant aspect relationships with your chart, the changes that you make have long-term benefits.
Yeah.
That you can't see when you're going through it. Because when you're going through it, you just feel like, this is
Yeah.
intense.
Yeah.
But the long-term benefits are so good
Yeah.
that you'll look back and you'll say, I'm so glad I did all the things that I did.
Yes. Well, I'm
Yeah.
not going to live a life of regret.
No.
So, okay.
No.
So Sagittarians, we're going to start a Sagittarian support group. So if you guys want it, you guys can just DM me and we'll start a Sagittarian prayer circle. Okay, we're going into Capricorn, Maricela. Listen to your horoscope. Come here. Okay, she circled over.
Love it.
What's happening for our dear Maricela?
Oh, okay. So Capricorn, after the I'll just say that Capricorn has it's a light month for you in terms of not a whole lot of major, like little tiny hiccups in your life with things like I want to go and do things that I can't do because I have, responsibilities. That's the Capricorn motto. Like
Yeah.
I have responsibilities.
Yeah.
So there's like a lot of
Marcella has 5 kids. You want to talk about somebody who has responsibilities?
Whoa.
And she's always on time at magic hour. She's such a star. So it's gonna lighten up for you.
But don't let your responsibilities and commitments feel like limiting forces, because there's a real beauty that you get to open up. Yeah. Yeah. I think we should all
McLean's a Taurus. So go get a lottery ticket.
Yep.
Yeah. We should let everyone see everyone. Okay, so keep going.
Yeah.
You want to put,
So
yeah, you guys want to put a pool together?
So Capricorn, there's a lot of just getting organized, getting focused, and the chores that you're doing this month will let you have freedom later on this year.
Okay.
And so
I have
put
a
in the
Capricorn
hard work
rising,
right
so-
now, get the work done. It is actually a pretty romantic month. It is a time when you can meet people. Or there aren't a lot of big blow-ups with your relationships. You might have more.
Because it already blew up.
No. Yeah. Actually, after the last, 14, 15 years of Pluto in your sign, this year, you're like, oh, it's good. It's all good.
Yeah, you can do anything now.
Yeah, you've really had lessons in power
Mm.
over since 2008
Mm.
that you've mastered, and so now it is really about everything is building. You're rebuilding, and this month will feel like that. It'll feel like, what do I want? What do I believe? You're seeing the higher picture. There is a lot of career movement, so
You're
that's
not
good.
leaving.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Where you just have new ideas.
There's
and
no
how to do
career
what you
movement
do.
at all.
Yeah.
Except from this room to that room. And back. Am I kidding? I have an unfair advantage because we have our in-house astrologers. I'll be like, what's going on with Aquarius? So career changes for the better.
Yeah, and it's
We'll get
more
busier
like
and happier.
momentum. It's more of I feel good about what I'm doing. I'm excited. I'm charged up. And that goes all through the month. And once the sun enters Libra on the 22nd, that equinox day is a time of that's when you can set your intentions. That's
We
when
should
you can
actually
get
have
really
a
focused.
equinox
Oh,
intention
yeah.
setting circle.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Yeah, McLean,
Yeah.
let's get it.
Mhm.
What? Oh.
Mhm.
Vicky. Vicky. Okay. All right. So Aquarius
Yes.
for our beloved Ashley.
Yes. So Aquarius, this is a good month for money. It's lots of the eclipses are in your money areas. And so it's a time when
It's a good month for money for you. That means
Yeah.
it's going to be a good month for money for Magic Hour.
Yeah. So, but here's the thing about eclipses. They're wild cards. So it can be like the brainstorm idea that brings in a whole flow of money. Or it could be like, I feel stuck and I need a breakthrough and nothing's flowing. And then the breakthrough happens and the floodgates are opened.
Mm.
So if any of you Aquarians are listening and you are going through a career lull, or you have been looking
editing.
for a job or anything like that, I edit myself.
She edits herself so that Ashley never leaves that.
Yeah. So for anybody else looking for a job, this can be one of those times when you have the breakdown to get to the breakthrough, meaning it gets so uncomfortable
See?
with the way things have been
That's my
that you flip the script and you say, you get your fight on and you say, oh no, I'm not taking this universe. I am going to do better. I'm going to bring more in.
Mm.
And then the idea comes down.
Mm.
I know a few Aquarians right now in my life who are going through this, who are like stuck or out of work. And
So the new website will go up.
yeah, the new website will go up and yeah. Uh-huh.
She's been working on it for a long time. Cool. So Aquarians with love.
With love. So Venus is in your opposite sign, which is often a time when people can be more attracted to you.
Mm.
Yes.
Your husband's chasing you around the house.
Yeah. And so that lights things up. And then that once that ends, on the 19th, when Venus goes into Virgo, well, that's just a few days before the sun goes into Libra. And when the sun's in Libra, that's another light that's shining on you in terms of romance. And you might even be asked on a surprise vacation or like a road trip, like, hey, let's go do something adventurous.
Mm.
So stay open, say yes.
AJ, I hope you're listening.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Well, that is
That's
for everyone. So
Yeah.
this eclipse season seems like it's not the end of the world. It might be the end of a political something
Yes,
going on,
exactly.
but it seems like it's more of a spiritual shift.
Yes, and the way to not let it be the end of the world for everyone is to think about what Virgo and Pisces mean. So Virgo is the sign of ritual magic. It's the sign of selfless service. It's the sign of abandoning yourself, your ego self, in order for a greater purpose, to connect to that greater purpose. And Pisces is about bridging the gap between the physical and the spiritual. And so if you can prioritize your spiritual practices, your spiritual path all month, then you're not going to fall into the whirlpool of a downward spiral. And so it's really important to prioritize those things.
See?
Yeah, I love it.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much, Rachel.
Yes,
so
thank you.
Rachel Lang, astrologer.com. She's our in-house astrologer here at Magic Hour. And it sounds as if we're heading to dinner now.
Yes. And also,
and so Taurus and Pisces, I want you buying lottery tickets.
And Taurus risings and Pisces risings.
And we'll only take 10%.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm definitely buying one. I'm Taurus rising. And, anytime something activates, I did a study on lottery winning. Anytime something activates your fifth house in your chart, like an eclipse or a major transit, that can be a lucky opportunity.
Awesome.
So anyway, okay. And for my Instagram people, Club Magic Hour, Club Magic Hour.
And clubmagichour.com.
Yeah.
We have a mystery box right now that Ashley actually curated. It's fabulous and it's on sale. And so we have all sorts of good stuff happening. And the new element teas are coming out, and Earth is the first one. And the perfume I formulated for you guys is insanely beautiful. It's my best creation scent wise yet. So excited to share that with you guys. All right. We love you, love you,
love you, love you, love you. Thank you all so much.